This is Jesse Newell with this week's Inside the Play segment. What if I told you that a team could add 3.5% to its chances of winning before the game officially began? Seems like something we should pay attention to, correct? This probably won't surprise you, but Kansas coach Bill Self, yes, the same coach that values 50-50 balls and stealing extra possessions, has turned his team into a juggernaut when it comes to this extra 3.5%. So what am I talking about? It's actually the opening tip of the game. Stats expert Ken Pomeroy wrote a piece in 2005 talking about the importance of the jump ball. Though teams alternate possessions, there's a chance that one team can have the ball to start and end a half. And if a team wins the tip, it's going to end up with an average of one more possession per game, which we can estimate is worth one additional point. That doesn't sound like a huge difference, but actually it is. Pomeroy found that if two equally matched teams played, the team gaining the opening possession would win 53.5% of the time. That number goes up if there are fewer possessions in the game too. Last year KU was excellent with winning tips, though in reality the team probably shouldn't have been considering who was jumping. Jamari Traylor is listed at 6'8" on the roster, though he's probably closer to 6'6", while Landon Lucas is 6'10", but not known for his explosive jumping ability. Still, according to Pomeroy's numbers, KU ranked 11th nationally in winning tips with a 75% success rate. So how did the Jayhawks do it? Well, first we have to get some old ideas out of our mind. This stock photo is how I often think of jump balls, with two tall athletes going for the ball as it travels downward toward them. In actuality, tips are rarely like this at all. It's the first one off the ground, and not the highest jumper, that wins the majority of the time. Obviously KU has put an emphasis on this, and we can best see KU's strategy in this game against Baylor from the Big 12 tournament. Notice Landon Lucas on this play as he gets into a ready position early with knees bent while focusing on jumping immediately after the ball is tossed. If we freeze it, Lucas ends up way above Rico Gathers on this jump ball, giving KU its free point to start the game. In other videos, Traylor shows a natural gift for doing this as well, even with his height limitation. It also helps Traylor and Lucas when the ball is tossed low. The higher the throw, the better the chance that standing height will come into play on a jump ball. Those guys aren't the only ones involved to make sure KU wins tips, though. Frank Mason has excellent leaping ability, and this helps him corral tips that are on players on the other team. Notice Perry Ellis as well. He actually stands on the opponent's side every tip and makes a conscious effort to box out his man and hustle to the ball even when KU's big man doesn't win the tip. It all leads to a question I wondered. Who was KU's best big man at winning tips a year ago out of Cliff Alexander, Traylor, and Lucas? The answer might surprise you. The worst of KU's tip men was clearly Cliff Alexander. The freshman won just 2 of the 6 jump balls he attempted, and as we can see from this video, he is laid off the floor and not as focused overall as both Lucas and Traylor. This overlooking of small but important details also might have been part of the reason he never seemed to make his way outside of Self's doghouse. Traylor actually was second on the team with respectable 12 of 16 accuracy. As mentioned before, this is more impressive considering he most likely never jumped against someone who was shorter than him. That brings us to KU's tip champion, Landon Lucas. The sophomore amazingly won 13 of 14 tips last year. In fact, I'm about to show you the unicorn here. This jump ball against Utah is the only tip that Lucas failed to win all season. If Bill Self is looking for that 3.5% edge next season against an equal opponent, his best bet is to start Landon Lucas. And perhaps it's no surprise that a coach who values 50-50 balls has trained his players to win more than their fair share of them before the game even begins. Thanks for checking out the Inside the Play segment here on HawkZone.com.